What's something in the agile world from times gone by, or even in the present day, that you feel should have been more popular than it was?
What's something that should have been more popular than it was? It's not something, I think it's some people. I think that the old guard, and can I use that term? I feel like I'm gonna get myself canceled. I think there are people in the agile world that, for whatever reason, are not more popular, and I think they should be, because you and I are like, we're the late comers, right? But there are people who've been doing this for a very, very long time that have a pedigree and have knowledge that's very, very valuable to the community and very valuable to us as coaches. And so, like, Cope, I think Cope is somebody. I think Tom Gilb is somebody that, for whatever reason, whether they rub you the wrong way or people don't like their styles, I think they deserve to be more popular, or not they, their messages deserve to be more popular. Alistair Coburn, the OGs of the Agile community. And I think there are some people who are too popular for the value they provide. And so, yeah, it's not something. Yeah, I think because
I won't ask you
it's
to
a beauty
name names.
pageant sometimes. Who's the most likable, who's the best presenter at a conference. And I'll tell you a story about Cope and my first interaction with him. So he curates something called the Scrum Plop, right? Very, very valuable resource. Again, not sexy, but very valuable. And so I didn't know much about the pattern language. I had come up with the team self-design pattern, and it had been tried a bunch of people, but had been tried successfully, quote unquote successfully. So I sent it to him, to Cope. I don't know him. I just emailed it to him. And he emailed me a response that was like War and Peace. Like, really. And basically at the end of the response, he said that this lack of rigor should be in an academic environment is cause for dismissal. And I
Yeah.
He's like, he basically said, you tried something, nobody died, and now you want fame for it. And he actually did. Similar to Craig, people like that, I feel I can see through past the ego, and like, I can learn something from this person. And so even if he says things that can rub people the wrong way, it's irrelevant. I think the community has lost a lot by drowning out the voices of those people. The Scrum Plop.
Brilliant. And what was that resource you mentioned? Scrum.
Yeah, you should put in the show notes.
Scrum.
I've always wanted to say that. I've always wanted to say that. Put in the show notes.
I will put it in the show notes. It'll be there.